are we?
How's
Hello,
it
how
going?
are
Nice to see you.
you?
It's nice to see you too.
Nice background.
Really, oh, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. I sadly can't get all of you in there. I'm like blocking some of you. But I really enjoyed conversations with friends, and of course, the chemistry between the two of you is crucial to the narrative. So, Allison, I just wondered what it is you think Frances sees in Nick. What makes him such a draw for her?
Yeah, I think that, Frances is such an observant person and she's so interested in people and the world. And I think, and you definitely get from the book, she likes to kind of, she's very analytical and she likes to, put people in boxes a little bit. And I think when she meets Nick, she can't really define him a little bit, and she's not really sure how he feels about her, and there's this kind of ambiguous thing that happens between them from the get-go. And so I think she's really intrigued by him, but also she sees him as this like successful actor, and he's from a good background, and he has nice things and things like that I think she just kind of immediately has a really high opinion of him. And so for him to kind of take interest in her, or kind of make her feel validated or interesting, or kind of, I guess, worthy, is kind of like so addicting and exciting and wonderful for her, who she's kind of in a low self-worth place. And so and I think that's what kind of drives it initially, is that kind of fascination that he kind of feels the same about her, I think.
I see. Now, speaking of Nick being an actor, that's always interesting to me, like an actor playing an actor. Does it ever make you sort of ruminate on the meta theatrics of it all?
Maybe a little, not too deeply. I think he's someone who goes up and down in his moods, and I think I can relate to being an actor and kind of the strangeness of that job and the weirdness of it and the ups and downs of that. But there weren't too many like annoying meta actory conversations. No, I hope not. Anyway.
No, of course, the two of you have these simmering emotions for each other, but you also have Bobby and Melissa in your lives. And the show is very much about the different kinds of love and relationships that we can contain within us at once. So can you each talk a little bit about what you took away from the series on that front? If you want to start, Allison.
Yeah, I guess it's just, it's really interesting to explore that, I think, of new, not even new forms, because it's always been there, but just seeing that, and not kind of trying to answer any questions, or try to makes people believe the right way to love someone is this or that. It's actually much more fluid and open than that, and in lots of ways. And I think it's really refreshing to see a story that kind of just presents you with a world where affairs are happening and people are allowing things to continue and having this open kind of dynamic. Like that's kind of this modern world that they're living in. And I guess it was really interesting to me, and I think what I took away from it, and hopefully I wonder if other people will too, is like, oh, that's actually another way of doing it, or of living. And that, I guess, anything that opens things up a bit more is always a positive. So that's something I took away from it, I think.
Well, I must run away from the pain now, but thank you guys so much. You guys did a great job, and this show is really fascinating, so I can't wait for everyone to watch.